mash. Trying to mash up the jam. Beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Mate Brewski, for another Brewski review, and today the beer I have for you is by the Collective Arts Brewing Company, and it is their Mash Up the Jam Dry Hopped Sour, coming in at 5.2% alcohol by volume, and an unknown IBUs. Collective Arts Brewing Company, it is located in Hamilton, Ontario, and this is what the can looks like. It's red, has Mash Up the Jam there, and then a very, very interesting artwork on here. It looks to be, I don't know, humanoid things with big fish eye looking things and like rabbit ears, almost, if you can make it out. It's weird as all hell. This artwork is done by, where is it? Here it is. Artist is Rahel Jampur Bell, and from Ames, Iowa. It looks like IA. I think that's Iowa, USA. So very, very interesting artwork yet again that they always pick for their cans. With all that said, let's crack roll, see what kind of beer we got. And it explodes everywhere. This is a super full can. And I'm going to be pouring it into my Innocent Gun tulip glass. Wow, that looks hazy. Looks very pale. Pour about that much in there for now. That's a really pale yellow color. Holy crap. Look at that. Super pale, super hazy. Tons of haze. A little bit of carbonation coming through. Really small head. Yeah, that's really pale and really hazy. Let's give her a sniff, shall we? Wow, I'm getting the nice tropical fruitiness from the hops. Also getting a bit of a sour note. A little bit of like, I don't know, gas fumes almost. I think that's just the way the hops and the sourness sort of melts together a little bit when you get a really deep sniff on there. At least for me, sort of smells like gas of some sort, but more or less, I just get the sourness and the sweet tropical aromas that I'm guessing from the hops. Smells pretty nice. But with that said, let's get right into this, see what kind of tastes we get. Wow. Mouth puckering, sourness. Not as many hops as I thought there was going to be. There is a bit of a sweetness, like a candied sweetness to it. I'm guessing those are the hops, but very sour and a nice bready finish, or biscuity finish for sure. With that said, let's find out more stuff about the beer. And with that said, cheers everybody. You get the sourness, then you get like a lemon lime sort of sourness to the beer as well. Very interesting. A little bit of tangerine almost. But no, I don't know when it says Mash Up the Jam. I don't know if that's just a name or what exactly it entails. I really thought there was going to be some sort of like strawberry or raspberry in this. None. Goes down easy. Crisp and clean. But man, that is sour. That is pretty sour beer. Looking on the can though. Information that they do have is they do list the hops, which are Vic Secret, Citra, and Mosaic hops that are used in here. No description, no IBUs, just the alcohol content and a package on date or a brewed on date, which is the 2nd of March 2018. So at least they have that. But no, they don't put descriptions of their beers on their cans, which is a little bit of a bummer. And also they don't list the IBUs either. But with that said, let's move over to the website and see what they have to say, if there's anything different. Looking here for Mash Up the Jam, lists the alcohol by volume, 5.2%, and there is a little bit of a description as well. So, dry hopped sour. After the never-ending battle between the hop heads and the sour lovers, we decided to appease the two. Using Nelson Sauvin from New Zealand and Citra from the Pacific Northwest, this mixed fermentation brew is juicy, sour, and extremely refreshing. Sour and hops in perfect thirst-quenching melody. I gotta say, it's pretty good. For a sour, it is super sour, which will really, the sour lovers will definitely enjoy it for sure. The hoppiness, though, is a little bit on the lesser end, which I thought they were going to be maybe a bit more present in the beer. I get them, but they're not that present in the taste. More in the aroma, not really in the taste, for at least my palate. Still refreshing as all hell. Quite tasty. Definitely something different if you want a beer, but at the same time, not really in the mood for the regular beer flavor. This is definitely a great choice for that. Moving over to Untapped now, Mash Up the Jam has been given a 3.81 out of 5 bottle caps, and that's out of just over 2,300 ratings. So, ton of information and a very solid rating for that. It's just so sour. Like, it's mouth puckering sour, which is, it's good. I'm coming to enjoy sour beers more and more, and I think they did a pretty good job with this. It's just borderline too sour for me. I thought it was going to be a bit different for sure, especially with the name Mash Up the Jam and the bright red. I thought there was going to be some strawberries or raspberries or some sort of red fruit in here. But I digress. It is still a very enjoyable beer. With that said, let's finish this up and get right to ratings. Cheers, everybody. And now on to ratings for the beer. Super sour, lighter hops for sure. I don't really get the big hoppiness in the flavor. Definitely the aroma smells great with the sourness and the tropical aromas that I get off the hops that are used, like pineapple and mango. But no, for the taste, definitely more sour. A little bit of candied sweetness, and a bit of lemon, lime, some tangerine, but very, very light in that department. The nice bready finish is always a great addition as well. So for the beer itself, I gotta give Mash Up the Jam, I gotta give it a 7.5. Definitely not my favorite, but still a very good, enjoyable beer nonetheless. Moving over to the presentation, Collective Arts always does a wacky job with the artwork that they do pick out. Other than that, their cans always look amazing. I do always have that gripe though with the no IBUs listed and no description, no real ingredients either, but they do list the hops that are used, and they do have a beautiful packaged on or brewed on date clearly labeled on the bottom. Website on the other hand definitely makes up for the lack of description on the can, but still no IBUs, which sort of boggles my mind. So with that said, presentation wise for this, I gotta give it a 7 out of 10, just because they don't. And for presentation wise, I gotta give this can a solid 8 out of 10, just because they don't have the description or the IBUs listed on the can. They don't have the IBUs on the website, but everything else about it is still pretty perfect. Before I leave you guys, if you have any comments, questions, beers you want me to review in the future, leave all the information down in the comment box below. And if you want to like the video and subscribe to me, that is greatly appreciated as well. Come watch me kick back, relax with a couple beers, and watch a couple reviews. With all that said, that's going to do it for me, Brewing, and like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers.